and welcome to Nance Maggie 046. My name is Maggie, your host, and today we are going to talk about dating. And we're gonna have some few tips that will help you to find a good person. Yes, it's always good or advisable to know the person you're dating or to know yourself before you even start looking for someone. Who are you? Are you the perfect one, or are you the person who is not perfect, but at least you know your flaws and you can make it better? So if you want to know the good tips that I'm going to give you, please stay tuned and see you in a few minutes when we have all the tips here with us. I have my paper here, so I'm going to read through this and I'm going to be as quick as possible. So it says that know your non-negotiables. What does this mean? Know things that chogamanti wabula kino buli bwaba kikola sigenda naye sisobola. I cannot date someone who does this and that. So know your non-negotiables. That means like if someone is a smoker and you don't want to date a smoker, be at it and be like, if you are smoking, I'm not dating a smoker. If you're alcoholic, I don't date alcoholics. If we say you're Muslim, non-Muslim and everything, it's all about what you cannot negotiate with a person. Because remember, when someone is an alcoholic, it can lead to violence. So if you know you don't date people who drink alcohol or who smoke, please just know what you cannot negotiate in the new relationship so that you do not waste your time or someone's time. Another point is don't limit yourself. Most times, almost men and women, we say, I don't date a man with kids, I don't date a woman who has kids, I don't date a divorced person, I don't do this. Do not limit yourself, because if you're watching this, I'm very sure you're looking for someone who is above 40 or 30 years of age. Remember, by the time you meet someone who is 40 years, that means he has been married and he has children. So when you start limiting yourself and be like, I don't date this kind of a person, it means your chances of getting the right person are also decreasing. Yes, we thought about the first paragraph we said, but in this case it's something different. Do not limit yourself. If you do, you will never find the right person. We shall say that when you're dating someone or when you're trying to date, try to be yourself. Do not lie. Be yourself, be true to yourself. I take an example, like for us women, when we see young boys or young men or the people we are falling in love with, we tend to be like we have children, but we tend to lie like we do not have children. If you lie about your children, or if you say you've never been married, but at the end of you know you have been married, at one point this lie is going to come out when you're so much in love with this person, and you're going to lose the person that might be was your soulmate because you lied. Just a simple lie. Be true to yourself, and the person who loves you will stay there for the person who you are, because we fall in love with the person inside us, not what we see here. So do not lie and be true to yourself, because when you lie, that means you are not true to yourself. So be true to yourself and the person you're going to date. That is tip number 3. Number 4 says, forget about any texting and calling rules. What does this mean? Most times when we are dating, we are saying, oh, keep it low, don't call, don't text, keep it that way. Don't show that you are in too much in him or in too much in her. Guess what? If you don't text, someone else will text her. If you do not text him, someone else will text him. And again, you'll be losing the person. Maybe it would be your future husband. Yes, we know, I know, we always say the person who is there for you, the person who will love you, will wait until you do this and this. But when it comes to texting, remember, communication is very important in a relationship or in a starting. When you're dating, communication is very important. And I'll have to say, if you text this person and this person never replies back or takes longer to reply you every time you text, stop texting them. They are not your type. They are not interested in you. If you text someone and does not text you back, don't text another time. These people are okay where they are, and they don't just want to text you back, because a person who loves you will keep in touch. So forget about the don't text, don't call, don't do this. Do that. If you call and she or he does not answer, then you know where you fall. Or if you text and he or she does not answer, then you know that you are on the wrong track. That's why I say don't limit your people. We always forget about the red flags. Hello, I know I have been there, and we see all these flags when they are flying here and there, but we try to ignore them. by the time you are dating, you see all the flags that this person has. You see their flaws and the goods in them. If you find that this person is very controlling, violent, because violence does not mean that we have to be physical, it can be psychological. So if you see these red flags, honey, it's never gonna be better when you're into a relationship with this person. So be very careful and pay attention to these flags so that you do not end up into a violent relationship, or where you lose your life, or anything can happen. So pay attention, and pay attention what they say. Well, actually, most cases, what they talk about their last partners, that is one of the red flags. A person who loves you will never discuss about their late partners. They will not. How she did this and he this, and they are past that, because they are trying to protect themselves. So pay attention to the red flags. You're texting someone and they take, maybe you can see that someone is disappearing within a week. You find to talk to them maybe 2 times a week, or they disappear within 4 days, 2 days, or maybe every other Friday, they come back and next day after 3 days. There is a possibility that this person is having someone who is working from another place, and when they are together, he cannot be online to chat with you. It's a red flag. Watch it out when you're dating. Be very crucial. Be very, open your eyes, not your heart. First open your eyes, your brains, and then your heart when you know that this is the right person for you. Because when you get the right person, you will not regret. But when you ignore the red flags, you're going to be hurt. So what are we waiting for? Are we waiting for the heartbreaks, or we're waiting to be better people? So if you're waiting for a good relationship, pay attention to the red flags, because remember, there are so many women out there. There are so men out there who are even waiting to have you. So don't just stuck on just one person like this because you think nobody is going to talk to you or nobody is going to come to you. They are there, and who you are as a person. I know. It's not actually hard to know the person you are, because for my case, I know I'm a very, like, I lose my temper so quick. So I get, so when I'm too much in love, I get so, like, I want to talk this person, I want to do this and do this and do that. You have to know yourself as a person, and when you meet someone, you just tell them, you know what, I lose the temper, that I know, but I'm working on that. If the temper comes, if you lose it actually when there is nothing to lose it about, but knowing yourself will make you be a better person, and to find someone who actually matches your temper, or matches who would love you the way you are. So know yourself before you start dating anyone else. We need the emotional support. Everyone, nobody is independent in this world. Nobody is independent. We all have the days when we need someone to talk to, someone to tell us it's gonna be okay, we're gonna fix it together. So be that kind of a person who is ready to give emotional support. Maybe it is about the work, maybe it's about anything, friends and everything. So be available for this kind of a person you want to date, you want to be your future husband or your future wife. So emotional support is very important when you are still dating, that you don't need to give them money. All what we want is time and so your support, to show us that you are grieving with us, you understand the pain we are going through. That is very important, and actually it's a green card. It's a green card with that. Emotional support is very important. Sometimes when we are dating, we forget what we are looking for in a partner, or what we want, we as human beings. So before you start even searching for someone, know exactly what you're looking for in a person, and make a list of that person, and make sure you are also a good person, because I don't want you to just be like, I want this kind of a guy who is rich, who is having the body and look this and this, when you are nothing. So before you start even looking for someone having the good things about this person, know exactly. That's why I will go back to knowing yourself. So write down what you really want in a partner. Are you in for a relationship? Like, are you in for a one night stand? Okay, are you having a relationship where you want to lead to marriage? State it direct. Be like, say it direct when you meet, or when you're still chatting. Now we are talking about mostly online dating, or you can even meet in person. Just tell him, you know what, or tell her, I'm looking for someone very serious and in a relationship that could lead to marriage. then you know exactly where he's going to say, most people are very honest actually. They'll tell you, you know what, I'm not ready for marriage. And so don't waste your time. Even don't waste your time. If your goal is to get married and have a future and have children and build a house and do this and those, and his or her goal has nothing to do with your goals, please move forward. Someone out there having the same things that you wrote down will be there and waiting for you. So don't wait for someone to be like, I'll think about it. No, 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 no. This is about you. This is about your future. So don't let someone just think about your future. Let them know that you are ready and you are willing to move on as soon as possible. Simple. Yeah. Write them down so you know exactly what you want and what you want. It's good to take your time when you're dating. I know. Let me tell you one thing. You are not going to be dating and you just 1 week or 1 month you know that this is the right person. It will take you time, especially when you're doing online dating. It's gonna take you long before you find the right person. If you rush, you crash. If you rush in any relationship, you must crash. So therefore, I ask you, if you are dating or you're going to date, before you rush into conclusion or into saying this is the right guy, this is the right woman, have time, give it time, and don't rush. Because when you rush, you crash. Take your time. Don't rush. You have a long way to go. You have a long way to learn this person, know what they want and what they don't like, what are their goods and their bads. Then you're good to go. Is I spoke about it when I was talking about the texting rule, but I have to go into details with this. If you cannot chat with them if they cannot get back to you, cut them off. Cut them off. You cannot send someone a message and they take like 6 hours before they reply you, even if they were too busy. Some people even read the messages and they just like ignore you. That's not what you want. Cut them off. There is someone better than him or than her out there who deserves your time, and you'll be there in a happy relationship. So I hope this message is going to open your ears and your brain and make your dating very fun. And actually, don't forget to make your dating fun. I think the most amazing thing I have ever done in this world is dating. I love dating myself. I love dating people. I love like meeting new people and we talk about this and that, and be open. When you're dating, be open. Be true to yourself. Know exactly what you want. Like talk, be open. Like for me, it's like when I'm dating someone or when I'm chatting online dating and everything, I ask men, what do you want? Like when you text me, be like, I want you because you look good, or because you have a nice body, or because your ass is big, and then I know it's a red flag, because that gives me the opportunity to think and be like, okay, what if I woke up one day when I cannot see, when the eyes he's praising are no longer in, or wherever the ass is no longer available? What am I going to do? Where am I going to stand? Will he be there for me even when I lose all the beauty he's seeing? Or the girls who are looking into the bodies and be like, oh, you have a hot body, I like the body. When that body is no longer there, is she going to stay? Is she going to stay and the beauty is gone? So when you're dating, be very, 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 very smart when you're talking to people, and don't forget to read all the red flags, because talking about my out appearance gives me a red flag actually. And I tell always the men that I chat with that it's a turn off for me when you come out and be like, oh, I love your eyes, oh, I love your lips, oh, I love your this. No, you should not love them. I want you to learn me, the inner me, because that's what I want you to give, because I'm going to give you the inner me, not the outside me. So when you're still dating, please be careful about the comments people make, and look into the pictures. For you who are going to do the online dating, look into the pictures. Which kind of picture have they downloaded? Are they naked pictures? And for you who is looking for a serious relationship, if you find a guy, even if he's so good but he has a naked picture of him, or even if it's just a t-shirt is off, don't dare text him. Even if you want the body so bad, don't text a person who is half naked. Don't. Because what you see is what you get. If he can be outside there with an open t-shirt, like, he's not ready for a relationship, he's not ready to settle. Those are the kind of people we see and we just ignore, but we be like, oh, he looks good, he looks this. That isn't going to put food on your table. Use your brains when you're dating. I'm too tough when it comes to dating, because I know we can choose who to date and who not to date. But the children we bring into this future, they never choose their parents. So that's when I'm saying, when you are dating, be sure, is this the kind of a man I want to be the father of my children? Is this the kind of a woman who I want to be the mother to my children? For excuse my Swedish language. So be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Think about the children you're going to bring into this future, not about you. Some people are too smart. I love men who are smart, and I love women who are smart. So why don't I find someone who's smarter? You can have the body when you're not smart. I'm not attracted to the body anymore. I want the person who is smart enough, because the smartness is going to build our future. We're going to be together because you're smart. The body can fade one day, one time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to share with your friends. My name is Maggie. I welcome you back next time on Nance Maggie 406. And for you who are new here, guys, I am Nance Maggie, and the show is Nance Maggie 046 or Nance Maggie +46. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and please, if you have any questions, find us on YouTube. We have a TikTok where there is Nance Maggie. You find me there on TikTok. It's 046 Nance Maggie +46. On Facebook there is you find me, you use Maggie PA, and Messenger, it's Maggie PA, and yeah, my WhatsApp number, I'll leave. If you want it, leave a comment down below. I'll leave you with my WhatsApp number and what you want me to talk about next time. So thank you for watching. Stay safe and always